Have you ever wondered about the rich tapestry of myths and legends that exist in the heart of Africa? Africa, the cradle of humankind, is a land steeped in mystery and ancient lore. Its vast expanse is home to a myriad of cultures, each with its own unique set of myths and legends. These stories, passed down from generation to generation, have shaped the continent's history and belief systems, serving as a window into the diverse cultures and societies of Africa. The beauty of African mythology lies in its sheer variety. From the fertile plains of the Serengeti to the dense rainforests of the Congo, each region boasts a wealth of tales filled with gods, mythical creatures, and ancient legends. These tales, woven with threads of the supernatural, serve as a testament to the continent's rich oral tradition. In the heart of Africa, myths and legends are not mere stories. They are an essential part of life, deeply ingrained in the fabric of society. They provide moral guidance, explain the mysteries of the universe, and give meaning to life's trials and tribulations. These tales, imbued with wisdom and moral lessons, have shaped the continent's cultural identity, influencing its art, music, and literature. The gods and mythical creatures that inhabit these tales are as diverse as the continent itself. From the powerful Orisha gods of the Yoruba to the fearsome Nyami river god of the Tonga, these deities embody the forces of nature, and their stories reveal the complex relationship between humans and the natural world. The ancient myths of Africa are a treasure trove of wisdom, offering a unique perspective on life, death, and everything in between. They tell tales of courage and cowardice, love and betrayal, wisdom and folly. But above all, they remind us of our shared humanity, our interconnectedness with the natural world, and the enduring power of storytelling. So are you ready to take a journey into the heart of Africa's ancient lore? Delve into a world of gods, mythical creatures, and ancient legends as we journey through the annals of African mythology. Every culture has its story of creation, and Africa is no exception. If we journey across this expansive continent, we'll find a rich tapestry of creation myths, each one as vibrant and unique as the cultures from which they originate. Let's start in the heart of West Africa with the Yoruba people of Nigeria. Their creation myth tells of the divine being Obatala, who descended from the heavens on a chain carrying a snail shell filled with sand, a white hen, and a palm nut. Obatala spread the sand over the water and dropped the hen, which began to scratch and scatter the sand, creating the earth. Traveling southward, the Zulu people of South Africa speak of Unkulunkulu, the great old one, who emerged from the reeds of an empty world, bringing forth all life and teaching humans their culture. In the east, the Kikuyu of Kenya tell of a time when the earth and the sky were one, until the sky pushed the earth down to create the world. The sky god Ngai then placed the first man and woman, Kikuyu and Mumbi, on the earth, from whom all Kikuyu are descended. Heading north, we encounter the ancient Egyptian myth of Atum, who emerged from the chaos of Nun, the primordial waters. Atum then created the world and all the gods through his thoughts and words. Despite their differences, these myths share common threads. They all speak of the world emerging from a form of chaos, whether it be water, reeds, or the unity of earth and sky. They all involve a divine being or beings, shaping the world and bringing forth life. Yet each myth also offers unique insights into the cultures that created them, reflecting their values, their environment, and their understanding of the world. These creation myths serve as the bedrock of African mythology, setting the stage for the rich pantheon of gods and mythical creatures to come. In the wake of creation, the gods and goddesses reigned supreme. African mythology is a vast and diverse tapestry, with each region boasting its own unique pantheon of divine beings. Let's delve into the heart of their world, where gods and goddesses command the elements, shape destinies, and inspire awe and reverence. In West Africa, the Yoruba people worship a pantheon known as the Orisha. Foremost among them is Olodumare, the supreme god, the source of all life and existence. Cloaked in mystery, Olodumare is said to be beyond human comprehension, an omnipotent force that governs the universe. Among the Orisha, we find Ogun, the god of iron, war, and labor. Revered for his strength and resilience, Ogun is the patron of blacksmiths and warriors, a symbol of indomitable will and tenacity. Oshun, the goddess of love, beauty, and fertility, is another key figure. Radiating warmth and affection, Oshun blesses her devotees with prosperity, love, and the joy of childbirth. Now let's journey to the south, to the Zulu nation. Here we meet Unkulunkulu, the first man and the creator of all things. Unkulunkulu is revered as the ultimate teacher, who gave the Zulu people their customs, laws, and the knowledge of death. In the northern realms of Egypt, the pantheon is vast and complex. Among the most renowned deities is Ra, the sun god, who sails across the sky in his solar bark, bringing light and life to the world. Isis, the goddess of magic and healing, is another prominent figure. Isis is celebrated for her wisdom and her unwavering devotion, as demonstrated in her quest to resurrect her husband Osiris, the god of the underworld. Westward, in the land of the Ashanti, we find Nyame, the sky god. Nyame is the father of all things, the one who cast the sun and the moon into the sky. His children, the Anansi, are trickster spirits who often take the form of spiders. They weave tales of cunning and wit, reminding us of the power of intelligence over brute strength. Each of these divine beings, in their own unique way, weaves a thread in the vibrant tapestry of African mythology. They are the guardians of the natural world, the arbiters of justice, and the givers of blessings. They reside in rivers and mountains, in the heart of the wilderness, and in the depth of the skies. Their tales are as old as time, yet they continue to resonate, echoing the fears, hopes, and dreams of the people. These powerful deities played pivotal roles in the lives of the people, influencing everything from the weather to the harvest. Their legacy is etched in the sands of Africa, their stories whispered on the wind, their power reflected in the eyes of those who honor them. And so they live on, immortal and eternal, in the heart of Africa. But the gods were not alone. Africa is home to a myriad of mythical creatures, each with its own tale to tell. Delving into the heart of Africa's mythology, we encounter an array of mythical creatures that add depth and dimension to the stories of the gods. Their tales are woven into the cultural fabric of the continent, adding a sprinkle of mystique and enchantment. In the vast plains of Africa, the Anansi spider reigns supreme. Native to West Africa, Anansi is not merely an ordinary spider. This creature is a trickster god known for his cunning and intelligence. Anansi spins intricate webs, not just in the physical sense, but metaphorically as well, weaving tales and manipulating situations to his advantage. He is a symbol of resistance and survival, a creature that uses his wit to overcome adversity. Moving on, we encounter the mighty Simba, a Swahili word for lion. But this is no ordinary lion. In the myths and legends of East Africa, Simba is a mighty creature, a symbol of courage, strength, and leadership. His roar echoes across the savannah, sending a chilling reminder of his indomitable power. Dipping below the surface of Africa's vast waters, we find the Mamiwata. This water spirit is prevalent in many African cultures, with her name translating to Mother Water. Mamiwata is often depicted as a mermaid-like figure, with the upper body of a woman and the lower body of a fish or serpent. She is a complex creature, symbolizing both the beauty and the danger of water, embodying its life-giving properties and its destructive potential. Venture into the dense forests of Central Africa, and you might just encounter the Tikoloshe. This dwarf-like creature is a staple in Zulu mythology. The Tikoloshe is known for his mischievous nature, often causing trouble and chaos wherever he goes. But he is not just a trickster. The Tikoloshe is also a symbol of the fear of the unknown, the embodiment of the dangers that lurk in the shadows. In the sands of North Africa, we find the Sphinx. Though most famously associated with Egypt, the Sphinx is a creature of broader African mythology. With the body of a lion and the head of a human, the Sphinx symbolizes wisdom and strength, a guardian of knowledge and mystery. Each mythical creature, from the cunning Anansi to the mighty Simba, the enchanting Mamiwata to the mischievous Tikoloshe, and the wise Sphinx, brings a unique flavor to the mythological narrative of Africa. They embody the characteristics and values of the cultures they come from, providing a window into the beliefs, fears, and aspirations of the people. These mythical creatures add a layer of complexity and intrigue to the already fascinating world of African mythology. Every mythology has its heroes, and Africa is no exception. Let's dive into the captivating world of African legends, where heroes rise from the most unexpected of circumstances, their stories resonating with bravery, wisdom, and resilience. These epic tales are more than mere stories. They are the embodiment of virtues and values that have shaped cultures for centuries. Take the tale of Sundiata Keita, the Lion King of Mali, a figure of immense strength and courage. Born into royalty but crippled from birth, Sundiata overcame adversity, rising to defeat a ruthless sorcerer king and establish one of the greatest empires in West African history. His story imparts the lesson that true strength lies not in physical prowess, but in the heart and spirit. Or consider the legend of Queen Amina of Zaria, a warrior queen who expanded her kingdom through strategic alliances and military prowess. Her leadership and bravery still echo today, reminding us of the power of determination and strategic thinking. Not all heroes come from royalty, however. The tale of the hunter and the antelope, common in many West African cultures, tells of a humble hunter who, through kindness and respect for nature, is granted the ability to understand the language of animals. His wisdom and humility serve as a reminder of the importance of living in harmony with nature. And then there's Anansi, the cunning spider from Ashanti folklore. Famous for his wit and trickery, Anansi often outsmarts those bigger and stronger than himself. His tales teach us that intelligence and wit can often triumph over brute force. These are but a few examples of the epic legends found in the rich tapestry of African mythology. Each tale, each hero, embodies a virtue, imparts a lesson, and captures an aspect of the human experience. They reveal not only the values and beliefs of the cultures from which they originate, but also universal truths about courage, wisdom, and resilience. These heroes and their epic tales continue to inspire and influence contemporary African culture and beyond. The myths and legends of Africa are more than just stories. They are a window into a rich and vibrant culture. As we delve deeper into the legacy of African mythology, we see its enduring influence on contemporary African culture. The age-old tales of creation, the pantheon of gods and goddesses, the mythical creatures, and the epic legends continue to be woven into the tapestry of everyday life. These elements of mythology are not confined to ancient history. They live on in art, music, literature, and even the names of people and places. They serve as a constant reminder of a heritage steeped in mystery, magic, and profound wisdom. The influence of African mythology extends beyond the continent's borders. It has left a significant imprint on global mythology, adding a unique perspective to the collective human narrative. The stories that have emerged from Africa's diverse regions have found their way into the hearts and minds of people across the globe. They have inspired countless reinterpretations and adaptations, from classical literature to modern pop culture. These myths and legends are more than mere entertainment. They are tools of cultural expression and preservation. They carry the wisdom of generations, the values of societies, and the imaginations of countless storytellers. They are a testament to human creativity and our eternal quest for understanding the world around us. The legacy of African myths and legends is a testament to the power of storytelling. These narratives have survived centuries, passed down orally from one generation to the next. They have withstood the test of time, not because they are merely captivating, but because they carry profound truths about life, nature, and the human experience. As we close our journey through the myths and legends of Africa, we are left with a deeper understanding of the richness and diversity of African culture. These stories, as ancient as they are, continue to resonate in the modern world. They remind us that myths and legends are not just relics of the past, but living entities that shape our present and guide our future. In the span of 15 minutes, we have journeyed through the vibrant world of African mythology. We began with the ancient myths, where we uncovered the profound stories that helped shape the continent's history and culture. We delved into the creation myths, unraveling the fascinating narratives of how the world came to be according to various African cultures. From there, we navigated the pantheon of African gods and goddesses, each with their unique attributes and tales. We then encountered the mythical creatures of Africa, whose stories sent shivers down our spines and sparked our imaginations. We also dived into the epic legends where heroes and villains battled and gods intervened. Lastly, we reflected on the enduring legacy of African myths and legends, and their influence that continues to permeate through time and space. As we bid farewell to the world of African mythology, we carry with us a treasure trove of tales that continue to inspire and intrigue. Until our next journey, stay curious and keep exploring.